Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy NashieLV back at it again with another video here on YouTube. Today we're doing another tier list, but we're not doing anything Dragon Ball related or anything. I thought this would be more fun because this is just more relatable to everybody, so I feel like a lot more people could watch this. I know people have done tier list videos in the past, like a lot. This is really drawn out and old. I've never done one though, and I've kind of always wanted to do one, so we're gonna do one. So first off, I'm gonna save us just a little bit more time, and all the restaurants or fast food joints that I haven't been to, I'm just gonna put into Never Had real quick, and then we'll just go through the rest. Alright, now I think we have everything sorted out. All the restaurants that I haven't been to, I put down and not been to or never had. We're gonna just go in order now. It's gonna be starting off with A&W. The last time I had A&W, it's probably like 8. I don't remember too much about it. I don't remember it being, like, awful, but it was nothing, like, memorable either, so I'm just gonna put it in a C. Arby's. Arby's is literally probably one of the worst fast food places you can ever go to. If you like Arby's, there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry. I know this is all opinion-based, but really, Arby's is the most hated fast food place probably ever. Whenever I ask somebody their least favorite fast food place, everybody says Arby's. Always. Their curly fries are, they're pretty good. We'll give them that, but everything else is just ass. Bojangles isn't bad. I'll give it a C. I've had it like a few times. I wasn't really the biggest fan of it. Again, they have some pretty good fries. Their chicken biscuits are pretty good, but I really gotta be in the mood for something like Bojangles to really want to have it. It's not bad, so I'll put it in a C. Burger King. This might be controversial. I actually kind of like Burger King.
4chaner uploaded a photo anonymously to the site showcasing his feet in a plastic bin of lettuce.
I don't know, man. Burger King has come in clutch for me so many times. You know, there was a point in high school when I had Burger King probably like every other day. Just like a Whopper and a Whopper Jr., some fries. Lately, when I go, I get like those chicken fries. They're pretty gross and make my stomach feel like shit afterwards, but I don't know, man. Get like 18 of those and some fries. Just bring them home. It's right next to my house too. There's a Burger King right down the street, so it's like an easy pickup on the way home. I don't know, they just come in clutch. We're gonna have our first A tier of the video, Cane's. I grew up on this shit. Cane's is the best chicken place in my opinion. There's one other place that we're going to get to in a bit that I would put next to Cane's, but I still think Cane's overall, out of all the chicken places, is the best. And it sucks, because Cane's aren't everywhere. Not everybody's going to be able to experience it. Carl's Jr. isn't bad. I'll put him in a B. They've come in clutch for me a good amount of times too, on like long road trips or at the airport or something. You know, there's always like a Carl's Jr. you can go to. The last time I had them, they were pretty damn good. I got some fresh fries and a really good burger. Some bacon on it that was fresh as well. So it was pretty good. I know it's not going to be like that every time, and I'm sure it's a lot worse at other places. But, you know, based off of my last experience, I'm going to give them a B. Chick-fil-A. This is probably going to be the most controversial. I'm going to put it into a D. I won't put it into an F because admittedly, it's not terrible, but it's extremely overhyped for what it is. It's just chicken that is marinated in pickle juice. That's all it is. That's all it is. I don't like Chick-fil-A as a company, and their food is like mid. Their chicken sandwich, and it's just all the same shit, just made different ways, you know. Everybody just hypes over it. I don't get it. Chipotle is gonna go in a D for me. They've been pretty bad recently. I used to like Chipotle a lot, but I guess it's the one next to my house that just hasn't been good, like, at all. The meat has just been, like, chewy and gross, and it's just been, like, packed with a shit ton of rice and nothing else. And it's been, like, you know, it's just not been great. I'd probably give it a 4 out of 10 lately. Part of me wants to put it up to C because it used to be better and I used to like it a lot more, but lately it's just been bad. Cookout. Cookout is an A. Living on the West Coast, this is something I miss from the East so much. Cookout was the best. No, if you were out with friends like really late, just driving around doing whatever you were doing in North Carolina, it's North Carolina, there's not much to do. But if you were just driving around and you needed a place to go that was cheap but had awesome food, you could just pull up, get in there, get your food real quick and get out. They had like dozens of flavors of milkshakes, burgers, fries, nuggets, tenders, all of that shit that you just love. And if you're out with friends and you just need something to eat, it's just clutch always. Cookout's going in an A. Del Taco, I'll give a D. I've only had it like a few times and it hasn't been anything special, so not much to say. Denny's, I'm gonna put into a B. People are gonna be like, what the fuck? But hear me out. Denny's is the only place that's really open 24 hours. So today, I have a shift at work until 1:30 in the morning. If I wanted to go eat somewhere after work, Denny's is gonna be one of the only places open where if I just wanted to go and eat something real quick before I went home, I could go to Denny's. Where else could I go? Not even McDonald's are open 24/7. Nothing like that, but Denny's is, and arguably has better food and shittier service probably. It's that old-fashioned diner vibe. You go in, the waitress doesn't really give a shit that you're there. She doesn't really give a shit that she's there. She doesn't want to be there. You get that weird music playing in the background. It's gonna be empty because it's like 2 a.m. You're getting yourself a really shitty cup of coffee. I would get myself a bowl of chicken noodle soup probably because they have some really good chicken noodle soup. But yeah, Denny's, hell yeah. B. Domino's has fallen off lately. D for Domino's. Dairy Queen, I actually don't mind. I used to like a lot. I used to go to Dairy Queen a lot when I was younger to get the blizzards, and their food actually was above average. I'm not gonna lie. So Dairy Queen can chill with the rest of the boys and B. Firehouse Subs, I will put in a C. Pretty average. Five Guys is gonna go into a B. I used to love Five Guys a lot more than I do now. I think I had them too much, and now I'm just kind of getting sick of them. But having the fries in the bag and the big ass burger, and then you could get like a double or triple stack, and then just have your bag filled with those fries, and you gotta put your little gremlin hands down to the bottom of the bag, wiggling your fingers around, trying to feel where the fries are, just reaching for it, getting your fingers all salty and greasy. Yeah, that's Five Guys. IHOP's pretty average. I'll put them in a C. In-N-Out, I'll put in a B. They've never really disappointed me ever, but they've never really done anything too special except for maybe like the first couple times that I had them, and I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. I love this. But now, they're good, pretty consistent, nothing too special though. Jack in the Box I've only had a couple times, so I don't really remember how good they were, so I guess I'll just leave them with average. I mean, Jack in the Box and Carl's Jr. I always think of as being kind of similar. I know it's Carl's Jr.'s and Hardee's, but for some reason Jack in the Box and Carl's Jr. I think are similar for some reason. Jersey Mike's is going up into an A. Probably the best fast food, I'm doing air quotes, you can't see it, fast food sub place that you can go to. I don't like it as a company, I don't like the CEO, whatever. But in terms of their actual subs, their sandwiches, the best place that you can go is Jersey Mike's. Not Subway, not Jimmy John's, not fucking Firehouse Subs, none of that. Jersey Mike's is the place to go. Jimmy John's I've only had a couple times and don't remember that much. I'm gonna put him into a D. I have like a vague memory of Jimmy John's, like almost something like I should remember something that happened at a Jimmy John's, but I don't. So I'm gonna put it in a D for don't remember. KFC is awful. F. The only thing good about their chicken is the skin. You get that skin off and that actual chicken is awful. and people go insane for it. I don't get it. Overhyped, kind of like Chick-fil-A, but to a higher extent. Because KFC just isn't good at all. Little Caesars. Putting Little Caesars in a B, and you guys are going to be like, what? I know there are going to be some people that actually really stand with me on this, and there are going to be others that think I'm fucking crazy. But hear me out. You're a guy my age, in your 20s, you know, really starting to get out on your own. Money's tight. It's really hard to, you know, actually go get a house, pay for rent, you know, have to pay for all your bills, your medical expenses if you have any, your car, all that. Maybe you're going to college. That's really tough. And one night, really tight on cash, but you really want something to eat. You want a lot to eat. You're watching a video on your phone. That Little Caesars ad pops up. $5 large hot and ready pizza. Bruh. Are you fucking kidding me? Get a whole ass large decent pizza. It's not a bad pizza, okay? It's not great, obviously. It's not fucking great. But it's not bad. You get a whole large one for $5. That is like one of the like ultimate budget, like guys my age, anybody my age. That is like a go-to for us. At least for me it is. So, Little Caesars going in a B. McDonald's is really hit or miss, so I'm gonna put them in a C. They can be either really, really, really fucking good, like A tier, or they can be like F tier. So, depends on the location, depends on the people working, I guess. They're going in a C. Moe's, a couple times I've had them, they've been pretty good. I wish I would have gone more when I lived on the East Coast, because they were good. I liked them. But I've only been a couple times, but not disappointing. B. Noodles & Company, I'm gonna put into a B. The only reason I put them into a B is because I get them a lot, but I only have the same thing. I just get like 3 bowls of that chicken noodle soup. It is so fucking good. Obviously, I've had some of their other stuff and everything, you know, but their chicken noodle soup could just go in A tier by itself. But the other stuff kind of brings it back a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm gonna put it in a B. Panda Express is, yeah, I mean, it's in the name, and it's express food. It's not that great, you know, it's just there to be fast and cheap. So you get what you pay for with Panda Express. It's a D. Panera Bread has been alright the couple times I've gone, so I'll put it in a C. Pretty average. Papa John's I fucking hate. Papa John's is probably the worst fast food pizza delivery place that you can go to in high school, and I think maybe even middle school. They used to get us Papa John's every day, except it would be like 2-3 days old, just sitting in the fridge waiting to be, you know, put out on a tray for us. I mean, they'd get fresh shipments every day, but we would have to finish the old stuff first, and it just got so fucking old so fast. And we're really getting into the pizza now. Pizza Hut up next. I've only had them, well, no, I used to have them a lot when I was younger, but when I was like much younger, like not even double digits yet. So I don't really remember much about them, but I don't remember being, like, I don't have any traumatic experiences, so I guess I'll put them in average. Popeyes. This is the other chicken place that I said can kind of compete with Cane's. I grew up more with Popeyes living on the East Coast for the first half of my life, you know, whatever, is all about Popeyes. That's kind of where my family went to get their chicken whenever they wanted it, you know, whatever. But as Cane's started kind of coming more around, that's where I went to. But I still have a special place for Popeyes, and especially when that chicken sandwich came out, my fucking god, bruh. Quiznos, D. Shake Shack's pretty good, but I don't think they're like A tier. I'll put them in B. Yeah, I'll keep them in B for now. Sonic, I'll put in B. Sonic came in clutch for me a lot. I used to really love their tater tots when I was younger, and their burger was alright, but now I kind of sway more to still the tater tots. Their tater tots are the best tater tots I've had out of any fast food place. And then I get like the crispy chicken sandwich with the bacon. Dude, it's so fucking good. So they're still gonna go in a B. I haven't had much of their other stuff yet, like their nerd slushy or whatever. I haven't tried that, I don't even think, once, not even when I was younger. Steak and Shake's pretty average. I'll put them in a C. Subway, D. The only thing that's saving them from an F is like if they're the only thing around, you know, I'll have Subway. I'd rather have Subway than like Panda Express, you know what I'm saying? So, and they're kind of usually next to each other, you know? So if you had to choose, I'd probably put Subway over Panda Express. So I can't really put them in an F if that's the case, unless I wanted to. Actually, yeah, fuck it. Panda Express is going in an F. Taco Bell's going in a C. I know what you're saying. It's not real Mexican food. It's not really, you know, blah blah blah. It's shit. It's not blah blah. I get it. I know it's shit. But like sometimes you just want shit, you know? Like you get real blazed up, you know? You're just sitting around and you're like, shit, I'm really fucking hungry. Like I want to get something. And you're looking through Uber Eats or Postmates or whatever the fuck. Taco Bell comes up and you see that Crunchwrap Supreme. Bruh. Order a few of those. Kick back, watch some videos, munching on those with a Baja Blast on the side. You can't tell me that's not, like, great. Waffle House is pretty average. I'll put them in a C. Not much to say, honestly. Wawa. You know, I was gonna save it the best for last, but I guess I can't really do that now. It'd be pretty obvious if I just skipped it, right? Alright. Wawa. The best. I'm gonna assume that a lot of you guys watching this video, if you're on the West, don't know what a Wawa is. A Wawa is the most magical place on earth. A Wawa is a gas station on the East Coast. It's more than a gas station. It's more like the convenience store for really anything on the East Coast. I mean, if you just wanted to go pick up a couple drinks, you could do that. You wanted to go pick up a hoagie at the deli, you could do that. You know, you wanted to pick up some chips, you know, maybe a couple energy drinks, you could do that. Some waters if you're going out on a run. Dude, they've got everything. Gum. You know, if you smoke, they got cigarettes. No, but in all seriousness, Wawa is super nostalgic for me. I used to drive around the East Coast a lot. My dad was a musician, so I'd go to gigs with him on the East, and Wawa was always a stop for us. And, you know, driving up and down the coast on the East, they were everywhere. So I'd go in them a lot, pick me up a hoagie from the deli, some of the really shitty Wawa coffee, but it's really just the best shitty cup of coffee that you could ever have. So yeah, Wawa for me, the best. Well shit, how do we follow up from that? Wendy's can go into a B, I guess. You know, they're not bad. They're everywhere around me though, which is really weird. I've never noticed it before, like anywhere else I've lived, and I've lived in a few different places, you know. But around me right now, they're everywhere. I don't know why. Wiener Schnitzel I just tried recently, and I was actually genuinely surprised. I didn't think it was gonna be that good, but it was great. Their fries weren't bad, and you know their 12-inch glizzies or whatever, dogs, pretty fucking good. So I will be probably getting them more often. There are a few around me as well, and they weren't really around anywhere else that I noticed. So I'll be getting them more. Wingstop is also gonna go into a B. They recently surprised me. I got them for the first time in a while. They got the new 12 flavors and spices or seasonings. Flavors and sauces. Yeah, they got the sauce. Zaxby's I'm gonna put into an A. Zaxby's is kind of like the Cane's of the East Coast. Or at least where I was in the East Coast. I've been in a lot of different parts of the East Coast, but in North Carolina, this was kind of the Cane's equivalent. You got the same kind of stuff. It was generally chicken kind of combo meals where you'd get tenders or a sandwich or nuggets or something like that, or wings with fries and some toast, and then you would get a drink. So basically kind of the same stuff as Cane's, just the East Coast version. Well, alright guys, I guess that's gonna conclude this video. Let me know your thoughts on the list. Let me know all the stupid takes that I had. I know that there are gonna be a few for some of you. I'm already looking forward to hearing about the Chick-fil-A stuff, you know, and all that. And probably the Burger King shit's gonna get a lot of flack. Denny's too. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, it's, it ain't all about Dragon Ball around here. You know what I'm talking about? Dragon Ball is pretty cool and all, but fast food restaurants may be a little cooler. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to go leave a like and subscribe. I don't really know what else to say. Go get you some fast food from one of the places in one of those places is generally everywhere in the US. So get you some Jersey Mike's or Popeyes. Those are basically everywhere. And have yourself a great rest of your day. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. Percolator.